big news for all you commuters out there. A 5-cart pileup has just been reported on Moonview Highway between Lakeside Park all the way out to Moo Moo Meadows. Remember, all local warp zones are still under construction, so you'll want to take the bypass out along Shroom Ridge if you're looking to get to work before your timer runs out. Next up, is your family safe? Our continuing expose into the Mushroom Kingdom's seedy underbelly continues. Despite the best efforts of the kingdom's finest, the turf war remains a stalemate. Police seem uncertain if this recent epidemic of abductions and mutilations in the surrounding areas are evidence of gang-related violence or the work of an outside individual. Tension is thick, and rightly so, as many of us are still haunted by the rampage of the now institutionalized psychopath, Kirby of Dreamland. Hard to believe it's been 5 years since the once Super Mario Brothers apprehended the since dubbed Coral Cannibal. The kingdom has yet to heal from the wounds caused at the hands of this madman. In fact, many say it was Kirby's grisly deeds that ultimately defeated the undefeatable, the Mario Brothers spirit. While we here at Channel 8 don't presume to know everything, the facts speak for themselves. It wasn't long after Kirby's confinement that the brothers saw their first in domestic abuse and substance trafficking charges. Soon after that, the kingdom's crime rate soared and the local mafia dons gained in power and influence. So Channel 8 asks, Mario Brothers, misunderstood scapegoats, or harbingers of damnation? You be the judge. Next up, puppies! It's Free Nintendogs Adoption Day at the Downtown Kennel. Remember, all leftovers are euthanized, so be sure to pick out your favorite by 7:30. Now to Dr. Wright with this city report. Doctor? Underbelly continues. Despite the best efforts of the kingdom's finest, the turf war remains a stalemate. Police seem uncertain if the recent epidemic of abductions and mutilations in the surrounding areas are evidence of gang-related violence or the work of an outside individual. Tension is thick, and rightly so, as many of us are still haunted by the rampage of now institutionalized psychopaths.
Degradation, gang violence, riots, and abductions. Always abductions. The Mushroom Kingdom wasn't always this way. We weren't always eclipsed by the ivory towers of the elite, forced to squirm under the gaze of some unseen arbiter. Used to be, you would walk these streets and hear the laughter of the children. Used to be something to care about.
Why are you trying to act all hard with this? Look at you.
If you can believe it.
Remember, all local warp zones are still under construction, so you'll want to take the bypass out along Shroom Ridge if you're looking to get to work before your timer runs out.
Bring,
Next up is your family.
any coins into the house today?
They ain't over yet, bro.
Underbelly continues. The question on everyone's mind, is Princess Peach still fit for office? Her recent tendency toward unladylike outbursts when pressed regarding the current abduction spree compounded with rumors that she's been known to sneak away from castle grounds for hours at a time has certainly got the kingdom talking. It's no secret that many mushroom citizens condemn her efforts to end the turf war as fluff tactics. First among these critics is Chief Link himself, who has commented on more than one occasion that the princess has failed to heed his calls for a, quote, Hylian brand of justice. This just in. Top forensic specialists have identified the remains of the latest victims discovered early last week. The young Pokemon Pichu of the Viridian Forest and police cadet in training Roy of Alluvia. Police Chief Link of Hyrule was unavailable for comment.
Maybe let's keep the paparazzi off your back for a few days. What are you looking at?
I told you two would never come here.
Oh, at your price, I got to make sure it's up to snuff. You should be honored I'm paying you a personal visit.
What's it with them?
These are dangerous times. It's like that cannibal shit all over again. They say this guy likes to disembowel his victims. All they found of those kids they just ID'd were their internal organs. Tiny guts. No one knows what he does with the rest of them. Give us some air, kids. You got it or what? You always got the goods, Luigi.
Just take it, Inigo.
I got that tunic-wearing fairy and his pigs up my ass, and you want me to carry your sale? You know the drill. Come to the store, and we can make it work. What are you doing here?
Bro, back off. It's just a business.
How you doing, Princess? I didn't know you frequented these parts.
You know you're not welcome on my streets.
Your streets, eh? Don't wind yourself up. I was just going. Shame about your medical practice. I have a clogged pipe at the shop. Perhaps you should come by sometime and...
What the hell did you say to me?
I'm calling you a no good plumber.
We ain't no plumbers! I've been a referee. I've been a doctor. You ever seen a plunger in these hands?
You bring that shit to our boy tonight, or else the whole kingdom finds out where that useless broad's been slumming it.
Say hi to your brother for me.
Fuck you!
Bro, I didn't know he was gonna be here.
You don't do any sales out of this house without my permission.
Mario, stop it!
You stay out of this. This is between the Super Mario Brothers.
You never even went to medical school.
Bro, I'll make sure she gets it back. I've got to make it this drop anyway. Make a few coins for the house.
Get out of here, you no good whop.
You've got to cool your head, big bro. Times are changing. You're gonna get yourself in trouble. I say a lot of a shit like that lately. Only way to keep sane in a world like this. Truth is, I ain't so clean myself.
You think I'm a whore?
I don't think you're a whore.
Maybe you should.
This ain't no world for heroes and no more. It's your burden to bear. This kingdom eats you alive. It devours you. Me, maybe this is all I'm good for.
Hello? Oh.
A horrible twist in both the rash of disappearances and the four-way stalemate between Mafia Dons, Bowser, DDD, Ganondorf, and Mewtwo. Word from Police Chief Link of Hyrule is that they have discovered the remains believed to be those of Mewtwo himself.
Ribs, intestines. You don't want to see this. Oh God.
You're being ridiculous. You're the princess. This isn't your responsibility.
What's going on?
She's going to the asylum.
No woman of mine is gonna go anywhere.
This is not up for discussion.
I'll go.
We'll go.
You won't go.
Neither of you are going anywhere. He won't speak to me if I'm not alone.
Mama, listen to yourself. You know who we're talking about. You know what he has done.
If he had half a chance, he'd kill you for fun and dance around in your skin. He's a monster.
A psychopath. A cannibal. I haven't forgotten. But he's the only one who can get into the mind of whoever is behind this butchery.
The police can interrogate.
The police? They're stretched thin as it is. As much good as they've ever done anyone. God knows I can't trust my own court anymore. And you two haven't been useful since. Children and policemen are being slaughtered. And with Mewtwo dead, the stalemate is over. The gangs will rush to fill the void, and the Mushroom Kingdom will die screaming in the flames. How many lives must this brawl consume while you two drown yourselves in mushrooms and mega vitamins?
Dames.
Chief.
Princess? Dirtying yourself in the field tonight?
Watch it, fatty.
Don't you and your boys have somewhere to be?
I must have missed your call for a proper police escort, so I took the initiative to meet you here myself.
I didn't call you.
Yeah, she's got to me.
Careful, Princess. People might get it in their head that you're used to running off with the wrong crowd.
So sorry for the circus outside. Someone must have leaked the information about your visit. Breaks my heart to see a princess unable to trust her own court.
You've been drinking an awful lot of those since we absorbed Hyrule. Captain, some of us have kingdoms to run.
Meta Knight will see you in. He stays here.
Come.
Thanks, G-Dub.
Mr. Luigi, sir, I was afraid you weren't going to make it.
You look very spirited tonight, Red.
I caught a Wobbuffet.
Take this to your boss for me, huh? And don't go peeking! Word will get you soon enough. No need to hurry it along, huh?
you long enough.
Sorry to hear about your boss, sir.
You're the only one. You know, all they found were his insides, just like the others. The police, they come in, they found a Pokeball on the desk. And when they opened it up, intestines everywhere.
Who you got tonight?
Crowds with the Kung Fu cat thing.
Who you got tonight?
The Rat's lost someone close to him. He's looking to bring that pain to whatever dumb fuck gets in his way. I got him.
Keep away from the cell. Don't look him directly in the eyes. And do not tell him anything personal. I will be here, watching.
Squirtle, 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 Squirtle.
Kirby,
Good evening, Princess Peach.
it's been a long time.
6 years since you condemned me to this cell. Not much has changed with me. How are things outside?
You know why I'm here.
Civilians are being abducted and gored, and you want to know if I'm involved.
And are you?
You know I'm not, but you hope I know who does. Tell me, Princess, how have you held up under the pressures of office? You used to smell of self-righteousness, fueled by feminist fire. Now you smell
That is not the...
merely futile. Do you hear them, Princess? Do they still whisper my name? Has this butcher reopened a wound your subjects hoped had long since scabbed?
A cadet in training and a young pocket monster were discovered late last week. Do you know who's responsible?
Responsible for the deaths of one so young and full of promise? Responsible for sullying that royal pink dress with the crimson tint of the insufficient?
Yes.
I would have thought you'd have put your heroes on the case. They clearly did a passable job of apprehending me. What has become of our fair boys of red and green?
This is the case file. I can leave it with you to look over, or...
On the condition that you tell me one thing. With the kingdom crumbling around you, you must need to work out your aggression in the name of service to the people. So, tell me, Princess Peach, when it is your Peach the people are servicing, how do you prefer it? Tall and thin? Or short and fat?
I'm leaving.
Squirtle! Princess Peach! Princess, that was awful and uncouth. Leave the file and return in a day.
Gee, Mr. Luigi, your special seasoning must be really good.
Thanks, kid. Go home. Get some rest, huh?
Thanks, mister. Are you okay?
Tell me something, kid. Do you still sing?
I'm not having this argument again.
Princess, Mama.
Go home! And have a shave, for fuck's sake.
Sing? Sometimes, sir.
Come on. Beautiful tenor like yourself. It's been a tense evening. Bust out them pipes for me, huh? Sing!
philanthropist, many called Mewtwo's gestures of goodwill, such as his home for underprivileged orphans, a token front for his Pokemon trade rack. This just in. It's been over an hour since the break-in at Peach's castle, and there's no word of the princess's whereabouts, as police have been unavailable for comment. Confidential sources do... Hold on. Police Chief Link of Hyrule has prepared a statement. We are going to go live to that statement now.
As the leader of the Mushroom Kingdom's protective military force, I must declare martial law until such a time that I deem it safe for the subjects of the Mushroom Kingdom to return to normalcy.
The break-in at Peach's castle, and there's no word of the princess's whereabouts.
Likes to disembowel his victims.
You think I'm a whore?
I must declare martial law.
How many lives must this brawl consume?
I ran. It had been so long, I had forgotten what it felt like. Mario! Thought you went with her. Why won't you pick up your phone? Did you take these? I did what I could! You hear me? Of course you did, bro. Of course you did.
It's a Bowser. It's got to be a Bowser.
Was it Bowser? Did you see him?
It's always that fucking Bowser!
Tell me what happened last night.
I didn't see anybody.
We've got to go. We've got to go and find her.
Oh, all of a sudden you want to man up. Face it, Luigi. You will always be her player too.
I'll be back before sundown.
Alright, I'm going to close off the south gate. Right the networks. We don't want any information getting out to the public. But right away, we don't have much time. Luigi, who let you in?
I need to talk to him. He was the last
The police have already interrogated the inmates. Will that be all?
That's not good enough. He would never stoop to talk to you.
Oh, but he'd spill his seed to the princess's sloppy seconds, would he? See him out. And don't go mucking around in my kingdom too late. Curfew's at sunset.
Luigi! Your brother's not around?
What are you doing here?
I thought you were smart enough not to ask questions, eh?
I need a lead.
You don't think it... She's working uptown nowadays. You know, you need someone to get in there, and they love me there.
I'll borrow your boy.
You know, there are good opportunities for people like us in times like these.
Whoa, Mac. This is a high-class joint. Invited guests only.
It's okay, Lil. He's with me.
Hey, that's my bike!
Mister, you're just in time. And now, the one you've all been waiting for, Samus Aran.
been a while, Luigi.
I need the names.
Aw. Your visits used to be so much more recreational.
Now I need the names.
Well, let's review the fucking facts here, Luigi. Princess is missing. Mario got punked. Let's say it's Bowser.
Makes a sense.
Then why are you here?
Doesn't it sit well? Bowser's too smart to make a move like that right after Mewtwo's death. Besides, he lost the interest in the princess when he became a Buddhist.
Well, you won't know.
Till I talked to him. Face to face.
If he did manufacture both the murders and the kidnapping? Awful big coincidence, the Mushroom Kingdom losing two such influential figures in one day.
Bowser's a brutal fucker, but he's no psychopath. He didn't stuff Mewtwo's guts into the Pokeball.
And whoever did...
Doesn't have the princess.
When did you start caring so much about this place? If you can't get an audience, what then?
Shack at the tree. See what the falls.
Lucky for you. Girl in my line of work has all sorts of contacts. With exactly the wrong sorts of men. It's an awful lot of coins for one little name, Sugar.
Those coins are dirty.
Well, the least they can get you is an escort. Up for a ride to the Rupee District, kid? Don't worry, boys. I'll protect you.
Is good to me. I've always wanted a Super Mario brother.
Where's the important one?
Hush, Angel.
You owe Samus a favor. I'm here to collect.
Boss is out for the night.
The less people involved, the better. I'm looking to get in contact with someone.
There's a lot of someones out there, sister.
I'm looking to get in contact with a Bowser.
You used to stomp all over the Koopas. Now you can't even find the Dawn? Guess you're just not so fierce without your big brother around.
Hush, Angel! You think I'm connected to the mob? I've got to give the cops a third of my earnings just to stay open past sunset. And you think I've got the mob in my back pocket? Kingdom used to be much better than this. I remember I was out Port Town way when things fell apart. I wish I knew the kingdom you knew. The kingdom that bred heroes. I don't think I can help you. Don't be a stranger now. Come back sometime, maybe. Show me your moves.
Feels strange, running across the kingdom, looking for the princess. Feels like old times. You can get home from here?
Kid can take me. This was fun, big guy. Let's do this again sometime.
Red. Thanks, kid. Those are the last of my coins. Be good to him.
Thanks, Luigi. Come on, Charizard, let's go get you some kittens.
Sometimes it's that easy. Sometimes you just gotta push. Sometimes you just gotta shake at the tree.
This should have never happened.
I know. Mario,
Mario's on patrol.
I should go help him. Daisy?
Daisy's gone, Luigi.
It used to be so easy. Stomp on the bad guys. Collect the power-ups. Save the princess.
We're gonna catch him.
What then? We've all rotten from the inside. How will you hold this kingdom together after everything he's done?
One child. No matter how far we fall, we're never past redemption, as long as we can hear the laughter of one child. Pull yourself the fuck together, Luigi.
Do you know who I am?
Yes.
You know how I found you?
Not exactly.
But you knew this city would rat you out if you knocked on enough doors. That's some steel scrot on you, my friend. This war is coming. It's not up to me. The penguin and the turtle are crying out for your city's blood. And your cops are too busy choke-fucking liberty to stop them. But how much blood this brawl of theirs will consume, that we can alter.
What are you proposing?
You go where I cannot, and I get what you cannot. Bowser's a hard brute to find these days. The man I need is living in the immigrant tent city, hiding amongst the foreign refuse. This is no small thing I ask of you. The old kingdom was Mewtwo's turf. By now it's brimming with headless riffraff and nosy pigs scaring all the migrants shitless. The place is a powder keg. The fuse was lit with pocket monsters fall. You find this man. You show him this. Don't use it unless you're certain. 'Cause when you do, I'll know. In your mind till we're through.
You don't care about this kingdom.
You ever heard of Hyrule, my friend? Hyrule was a great nation, ruled by wisdom, upheld by courage, and hungry for power. Men lived and died by the sword. They protected or damned their families by the weight of their sack. This was a great nation. Do you know how Hyrule fell?
Your stock.
Stock trading. Economic collapse. The one great nation fell not to barbarians or warlords, but to bureaucracy. Little men in little press suits and little iron collars. What I failed to do in thousands of years, these little dickless maggots accomplished in 2 elections. Do not doubt my intent, friend. Your kingdom will know its new ruler. And if it doesn't, it will burn. We all will burn. And your princess, she'll burn real pretty.
Who's your man? If it comes to it, I can save my brother. The kid, Oran, definitely a peach. How far do you have to fall before you will sell yourself to the devil to save a gutted kingdom?
Well, what are we having?
I don't want to trouble.
Oh, you got trouble, guy.
Unless he's here for buying.
Ah, reflectors for cheap.
Bayonet, good for slicing.
Can't win, master, bro.
Overpowered like, whoa, we've a future, everyone having one.
I'm not here for buying. I'm here to see a man in Tinta City.
Oh, why aren't you saying so? We're waiting for you long time. We bring it to him.
Better cigarette, man? That's on hard times. You goddamn hippie. I fucking fought for this country and you treat me like this, you fucking piece of shit.
Tip, bro. You be staying away from filthy foreign scum. The habit of disappearing. So many tens, so few people. Where do they go?
Cannibal, maybe. No one find the guts, but no one really look. Cops not caring.
Maybe you be disappearing too, you hanging around with them. It's good tip, bro. Now you be repaying, yes?
Don't want to mess with that.
No, it's lovely. 3 us, 3 times. Perfect for sharing.
That's not what I mean.
You be shutting up now. We got company.
Get a haircut.
piglets crawling everywhere.
Disgusting.
You're a long way from Castle, pretty boys.
It is the new mandate set forth by the police force of the Mushroom Kingdom that those whose passports lack the Commissioner's seal are to be detained if observed outdoors later than sunset.
Without exception. Produce them, knaves.
You are playing big man on wrong streets. Marching away, piglets.
Officers, listen. They're just showing me the way home.
Silence, plumber.
Perhaps you should take a lesson from your pathetic brother and let the real heroes do their job.
Say that again. Decrees of the council are not to be debated with scum like you.
Fancy words from Piglet.
Hold your tongue, furry.
There's no need for anyone to get hurt.
Tell that to Swine. My bro here. Very twitchy.
Do you know what will happen to this place if you kill a cop?
Maybe they start melee on our turf. Oh, loading to see that happen, man.
Silence. Stay your hand.
It will not be a melee. It will be a brawl.
Release him, or your friend is forfeit.
Don't do it. You'll damn us all.
Let us carve us a piglet, yes? What the fuck?
You'll get no sympathy from me.
End of days.
Get him to a hospital. There isn't time. This is the world I'm supposed to save. These are the men I'm supposed to entrust it to. There is nothing here worth saving. I've been sent to meet the end of a days on behalf of Ganondorf of the Hyrule. Their eyes remind me of the cannibal's reign. Peach's eyes were never scared. You know I was sent here.
When the final darkness comes, the earth herself will open up to devour us. Salvation comes only to those who may escape her completely.
Right.
Hey, buddy. He says hello.
Hi.
Old Man Ganon's still shrewd. Sees how close we are. Knows it's bio-warfare and darkest magic that will open Hell's Maw. And the whole world just needs that little push. He's afraid, though, of that darkness and those who dwell beyond it. Ain't that right, R.O.B? Wise words, my friend. R.O.B here. He's been around since the beginning. He's seen everything. He's seen the world in bloom and the blackest demons dance. Pretty soon, there'll be nothing left to observe. The kingdom's as dead as your princess. That just about does it.
She's not dead.
Can you believe this once had the power to enthrall even the almighty bandit king? Just another relic now. Even the gods have been swallowed up. When you see the old man, tell him to set his fear aside. Let him welcome the darkness. When the princess dies, our kingdom crumbles. And you will beg for death as the beasts feast upon you in that darkness.
Luigi, help me.
Daisy?
Luigi, help me.
Looks like you two hit it off, huh?
What did he make of you?
Oh. Did the spaceman spook you? Don't worry about these. It's just enough firepower to keep the pressure on the other Dons, huh?
I came through for you. Where's the Bowser?
Word is the Penguin's parlaying in an hour. No one knows with who, but the fat fuck seems to think he's ending this turf war. Might be he's teamed up with the turtle in exchange for protection against the cops. Either way, something we need to know.
Of mafia-related warfare has increased exponentially.
You've been out for some
Police cadet
time.
Ike, awarded for
Thought you
bravery,
might want to see this.
remains in critical condition. Police Chief Link has prepared a statement to assay the fears of Mushroom Kingdom citizens, and we now go live to Police Chief Link.
We must rise from our grief with strength and conviction. In these trying times, it is my duty to bestow upon Zelda the title of Acting Princess, until such time as our beloved Princess Peach is fit to resume leadership. Under Zelda, we will unite our shattered kingdom and wrest ourselves free of the evils that beset us. The coronation shall be broadcast live for the benefit of our great nation's morale.
That son of a bitch. Just wanted to let you know the H-Wing rank with the right man. Kong will take you to the Penguin's Nest. If I ever need you again, you'll know. You know, he used to be the original Dane Napper, that one. Oldest trick in the book. Started when he was snatching, what's her name? Such a legacy. You know how easy it was to get him to do this kind of grunt work? It's disgusting. None of us got any pride anymore.
And into Mafia dawns, to senseless turf of killings. As I enter this den of upscale sleaze, I can't help but hope I've put in with the right to man, and that the world of Peach is a fighting to restore is only one sunrise away.
Luigi! Didn't think you were into this scene nowadays.
I'm not. I'm here to see Dee.
Sure you are a big guy.
What are you doing here?
It's all just business, sugar. Come on.
What makes you think you can cover that much profit loss?
There's nothing wrong with my sales.
In this fucking climate?
It's the best we can do with the cops putting the
You
choke.
leave the cops to me, Cherub.
Wait.
Who let this cocksucker in?
Your men are still on my streets, Dee. As of tonight, for everyone I see, you lose one working stiff.
A mistake I will quickly fix if it means seeing less of your pretty face. The last thing this city needs is more bloodshed. I believe our business here is done.
Not quite. My friend here has a few words of his own.
My name is Luigi. I'm here to see the Don.
Ah, Luigi himself. As if I didn't know. Malin, make this man at home.
Take your coat, mister.
I'll keep it.
This'll go a lot easier.
I'm not here for you.
You're on stage soon. Go get Epona. You too, Cherub. You know, all of you. Out. Go on. Leave. Oh, and Mac, you're going down in the 3rd round. Don't forget. My condolences on the princess. Kidnapped again, huh? Where's your brother?
He's not with me. He's taking it hard.
Well, we all grieve in our own ways, I suppose.
Pauline!
Well, if it isn't the jump man. Figured I'd see you again with Her Highness missing. Took you longer than usual.
You looking good?
You've been drinking.
Oh, I stop a good thing. Why don't you take 15 and come catch up with me?
What can I do you for? I have an important meeting, I regret to say.
Then I'll be quick. I need to talk to a Bowser, and you two are meeting tonight.
Now, wait a minute now. There ain't no parlays. Not in this war.
I was told this war ends tonight.
You were told right, my boy. But I'd sooner go celibate and climb into bed with any turtles.
Careful there, Cupcake.
I was sent here for a reason. Peach goes missing on the same day that Mewtwo turns up dead. And now Zelda's about to be crowned. This goes deep.
I know what you're thinking, Luigi. You look at me, you see a fat, sloppy hedonist. A dopey pushover who's grown too big for his parka. The Koopas may be made of steel on the outside, but I've faced far worse with far less. Believe you me, I've had my share of monsters.
I know. You knew Kirby before any of us did.
And I always hated that you got to that pinko before I did. I was still trying to keep Dreamland together when Meta Knight went off to track him down. He knew I couldn't save our home without him. But he was obsessed. So I carved a new place for myself out here, waiting for my second chance to get back that fucking puffball. The Koopas may have the muscle, but I have the love of the people.
And where there's love, there's money.
Brute strength is out, my boy. Everything is held together with sex and cash. The only God's worth a damn in a world like this.
D, baby, your appointment's here.
I'll be right there. Look, I love that hot little princess of yours, and her disappearance is not faring too well for me and mine. You go get your brother, and we'll talk. Your reputation do a hell of a lot of good for a place like this.
Mario, he's...
Yeah, I know. I'll tell you what, Luigi. The only thing a man like your brother needs is a little pick-me-up. Get the old blood boiling.
How's the business?
People are afraid to come out at night. We're just as afraid of Link and his cops as we are of the turf war.
That's Fetty. He thinks he owns these streets.
People might start feeling safe again if you started coming back by.
What's he doing here?
Oh, Mario. What? Did you expect me to wait for you?
Sir,
Yeah. It's not good to keep an important man waiting. Have some drinks on me. For both of you.
How do you feel?
conflicted. You know him better than I do. If he could win this war, he would gain power. Would it be worth it?
Hard to say, Sugar. He's disgusting, but he's no tyrant. Might not be such a bad thing.
Where's Dee? There's a fight! It's your brother!
Bro!
Get off me! I'll fight every fucker in this kingdom until I find my woman!
This is the Mushroom Kingdom Police. Put down your weapons.
Hey!
Hey, boss! Boss! Luigi, let's go. Luigi! Luigi, let's go!
Halt! Fuck you, cops! Oh!
The Mushroom Kingdom Police Force has raided DDD's uptown base of operations in full force. Hopefully we'll find ourselves rid of this decadent Don before the night is out.
Another Mafia Don murdered. Cops armed for a full-scale raid. Did that Hyrulean rat know this was going to happen?
Move! Move! Drop the hammer now, plumber.
I am a no woman!
Zelda give you this opportunity? Who did this for you, huh? Because this, you have no authority here. This is my turf. This is my authority. Look at me when I'm talking to you. You understand that?
Bro, he's done. You won.
You shouldn't have stopped me. You heard what he called me.
Bro, we're playing with a fire
The
here.
Mario Brothers are used to playing with fire. If you're too scared to get back in the game...
You have no idea what just happened.
Can the brothers get themselves under control before they get us all killed?
Why don't you fly back to your captain, Pixie?
You can't. The cops will tear down anyone they can connect us with. We're on our own. You want to play with a fire? We need to get downtown.
There's an old pipeline back here. Used to be a secret trail, so it wasn't decommissioned back when... well, it should still work. You slow us down, and I'll rip off your fucking wings!
Too many twists. Too many suspects. Too many possible leads. We can only move forward.
There's only a 2 left, huh? Starting to sound like someone's knocking off the Dons.
Not to mention princesses.
Careful. He's right. There's an obvious power play at work.
Bowser's kidnapped Peach. He's setting himself up to take the throne. It's always the same.
He's not the only one that wants to rule. I had an unpleasant visit with a Ganon. Too bad he's too smart to stay in one place. Even if the cops weren't choking in the streets, we don't have time to hunt for him.
And I sure hope you have a good plan, Sugar.
I do. Who was your boss I'm meeting with?
The Don never showed his plans. The matron was the only one he trusted.
The cops probably have her by now, so she's lost to us. We still need information on this Dawn killer, and we can't involve our friends. What we need is someone who knows about the night of Mewtwo's death, and someone we can afford to lose.
A good plan. I've been meaning to give that fat fucker another house call.
Luigi, what are you doing?
Shut up again.
What are you doing here?
What about you? Closing time was hours ago.
There's no one else to look after the Pokemon now that Mewtwo's gone. I don't mind, though. Those coins you gave me, we're using them to put on a benefit show so that we can find the Pokemon decent homes. The proceeds will go towards funding the urban center and the orphanage. It's tomorrow night if you're interested.
Tubby's been playing in the Pocket Monster rings, huh?
Bro.
Fighting rings? No, the Pokemon just play a little rough sometimes.
Listen, kid, we don't have a lot of time.
We gotta talk to your boss.
Wait!
What's he doing out of his pen?
I'm not going up there.
Wario! Who's there?
It's Mario. It's a Mario party.
What do I owe the pleasure? Come to catch up on old times?
I'm gonna feed you to your fucking dog.
Careful. He's probably got his thugs around here somewhere.
I don't let those little creeps into my house. They're fucking freaks of nature. That's why I breed these boys. Perhaps they look a little familiar, huh?
Tennis?
No. We will play tennis later. Turn around. Go this way. Okay. All right. So your public enemy is on a lam, huh? You haven't heard? The Mario brothers are famous again.
The scene of the murder, and have been branded public enemies by both Police Chief Link.
We don't need a hideout. We need information.
You're super.
Can it, Wah? Is this about that newly off Dawn?
It's about the penguin, the pocket monster, and the princess. It's about all of them.
I trade information for information, kids. What do you got?
Plenty. DDD was murdered right under our noses. Last we saw him, he was going to meet somebody important.
Only Thelma would know who it was. And she's with the cops.
Fascinating. Never know who you can trust these days. What do you want from me?
Want to know everything there is about the Mewtwo's death.
We should hug more.
I don't know nothing. Every night after hours, he'd be attending one of his other operations. He never had anyone with him. He was just a lonely fucking freak. Fuck. Look, Luigi, you got the situation all wrong.
Come on, Wah. Let's go play some go-karts, huh?
Yay, go-karts.
No more dead ends. I've been used and I need another trail. If there's nothing on a Mewtwo, then connect me to Ganon.
Don't know nothing about Ganon. Secretive guy. Not if you want some connection to the Koopas, though.
You gonna lead us to Bowser?
Oh, I know a guy who knows a guy. What can I say? You've come to the right man. It's been an informative week.
No comment. I, for one, say that no cost is too great to rid our streets of the menace that are the not-so-super Mario brothers.
Gentlemen, let's go to work.
You have some Zalanda to answer for.
While you so-called heroes are busy busting into homes and terrifying the populace, I deliver information to a kingdom that is miserable and terrified. They rely on us. We're all they've got to rely on. I wouldn't expect a couple of plumbers like yourselves to understand that.
We're not plumbers.
Talk. We all know the media takes some money from the Koopas.
Used to be the Koopas. Now the police want part of the action. Too dangerous to turn down, too dangerous to cut off the Don.
The media, yeah. But what about you? You've been a favorite of the Koopas since the beginning, haven't you?
Fuck yeah. And the Koopas are the last group you want to piss off. With 2 Dons dead and a 3rd skulking in the shadows, Bowser's gonna own this city. He's mobilizing as we speak.
Police. Zelda.
The police are a failure and you know it. Yeah, there's word that they're dipping in mines, gooey bombs, Deku nuts, calling in the army. They're scared shitless. Because they know the hell that Bowser will rain upon the entire unclean lot of them.
Stand watch outside.
Look, all my high-end political dirt comes from one source. But he's powerful, though. It's a delicate dance we got. Lately, he's been holding out on me. You're welcome to him. You want the grit? I gotta sort through some papers.
What a city, huh? Run by whimpering assholes like this. When we get the peach back, I'm gonna clean up. No more pills and no more mushrooms. I'm gonna do it this time. Those Yoshis? They were mine. Sold them to that fat fucker when the medical practice started to fall off. Needed the money to keep my own prescriptions filled. Some kind of hero, huh?
Times have changed. Can't do it alone anymore.
Alone? There are two Super Mario Brothers. Let's get out of this yuppie bullshit.
This is everything you'll be looking.
Look out!
That bitch!
Bro, we gotta move.
Who'd you call Pit?
Just the captain. He wouldn't.
Your captain betrayed us. Quick, at the back, do the pipe. Go.
Nothing has yet been reported. But
Look out, I've got this. Welcome back to our live coverage of this dramatic event where just moments ago I was accosted in my own living room.
Take care of him.
No, wait, bro.
Get out of here. I got the business with this one. Let's see if you remember your papa, huh? Clever bitches.
Back to your old plumbing ways, I see.
We're not plumbers. What? You greedy Guido bastard!
It's honorary Deputy Guido now. Information sells for a lot these days. I told you this was a good time for people like us.
I knew it wasn't the captain.
Quiet! You can't save us now.
We gotta finish this. The one back there, he is fucking crazy.
No more bloodshed. I tried to save your partner.
His name is Ike. A name you're not fit to speak.
As they're coming down on me, at least I know they've only got the one Mario brother.
I do, however, remind our viewers to stay strong. Surely by now our kingdom is rid of the Mario brothers and their dastardly deeds once
onto this one. Throw him in the pen.
The wishes of the princess are not to be questioned by us.
She ain't been coronated yet.
She would have been if those two had quit butting heads.
Careful. That is not our fight.
He knows a lot of people. Chief probably thinks he knows a killer.
Case file says he's suspected for cavorting with the Shadow Don.
Common nom de plume. Ganondorf Dragmire.
He don't know no one but trash.
Quiet! Where's the envelope?
He had nothing on him at the time of apprehension.
Send him to be interrogated.
He's in no condition to give information. He's worthless.
And whose fault is that? Perhaps if you were man enough to keep your partner out of the ER, you would have held that little bitch fit in the pipe. Interrogate the others.
I fight to keep her conscious in these putrid cells. They take the others for questioning, as they wait for me to regain myself. Our only news of the outside world is what we overhear. Koopas have immobilized. They were killing the cops, civilians. To hear them tell it, the city hovers at the brink.
So, can I go home soon? The Pokemon need to be fed.
They bring in the kid on the third day. Recognizes an accomplice of mine. He was arrested while out buying a food for the urban center. Wait! Wait! Take me. I cannot talk.
What's up with this special ops bitch? Bitch? I thought he was one of those androgynous, girly dudes. That might be something you'll want to look into. You're gonna be single soon anyway, right?
Hold your head up, and whatever you do, don't cry. They get off on it.
Get out! This one's mine.
Sir, Zelda said...
She left to go deal with an uncovered Koopa nest. I'll take it from here. So this is what it felt like, huh?
What'd you do to me?
Watching your kingdom fester and rot. Watching your loved ones gag on the stench. Zelda and I, we watched Hyrule fall. Saw our banner swapped. Our culture neutered. But this kingdom of yours, shit. It's devouring itself.
But wouldn't it be the case if you were to do your job, protecting the people? When you push them down, that just makes them want to rise up.
Hey, stay down. Maxim tomato extract is not easy to come by. I only have a couple left for myself as it is. You're a lucky man. If she had hit your vitals, you'd be laid up in the ER alongside one of my finest.
Ike. I had tried to save him.
None of us are the heroes we're supposed to be. Now shut up and listen. I don't know how long we got rid of the bitch.
You were holding out on a Zelda?
Forensics. On what was left of the penguin just came back. Skull fragments in what was the rear quadrant of the brain. You know what that means?
He was attacked from behind.
Blunt trauma. Ironic, huh? All that talk, and it was brute strength that took him down after all.
Wait. You knew a DDD?
Fatty carried weight. He was a reasonable guy. Would have stopped a whole lot of bloodshed. We were working on a deal.
You were the one who was supposed to meet with him the night...
We would have met, if not for that raid that covered his murderer's trail. A raid I did not order. This psycho is smart, brutal, and fast. Your horse said she heard impact of the skull, but not the slicing.
Samus? She was with me the whole time.
Look, I'm not an idiot. I know you and your doped-up brother have nothing to do with this psychopath.
Then why am I here?
The key witness refuses to talk to the police. Looks like you got it right. Hats off.
This is the one.
He's the guy.
Why he would desire to speak to you, I cannot fathom. Do not waste my time. I will be here, watching. No other persons are permitted.
Wait! Who am I supposed to be meeting with?
Greetings, Luigi. It's been too long.
Hey! Hey!
Smoked out the Koopas already?
Hey, listen!
Shut the fuck up, Navi!
The hospital just called. Ike! He's...
Boss! We got reports of an incoming hostile. Mark, man, you gotta come!
I'm off duty.
Well, let's see what all the trouble's about.
You sick fuck!
Such barbaric language. You'll upset our chaperone.
I don't see him.
Oh no, but he's always there.
Why did you ask for me?
Why you indeed? Only I can lead you to your butcher. And it was your princess who put me to the task. Is it your intention to leave her as unfulfilled in this as you did on the bed springs?
Talk quick.
The clues you seek were right there at the beginning, waiting for you to see them. You've no idea how close you are.
You were the beginning!
Luigi, we'll get nowhere if you won't let go of these petty grudges.
If you could be anywhere else right now, where would you be?
I don't know, Sugar. It's rotten everywhere.
You don't want to go back home?
Not much of a home to go back to once the bounties are all dried up. His captain would know all about that. We've got to be tough. Save this place at all costs, you hear me?
What was that?
Cells are open. Go! Go! Go!
Consider this. To find a killer, You must understand why he kills. What do the murders tell us about our butcher?
That he can disembowel someone the size of a D in 2-3 minutes. On their own turf, and still they get away. He must be skilled with a blade.
They're not listening. He leaves their insides. Why?
If you know who it is, say it. If the psychopath has a peach, we don't have a time.
I can only imagine. When I ate your princess, I wore her head like a hat and danced through the streets in her...
Fucking cease! He is tricking you, riling you into carelessness. Step away.
That one's come to understand me very well. We'll learn a lot from those we observe.
If you know who it is, fucking tell me!
I will send you to your butcher. If you tell me one thing. They say shame can be a powerful aphrodisiac. With a belittling brother like yours, you're surely no stranger to the arousing flush of humiliation. When you lost one princess and took up with the next, was it Peach you wanted? Or was she just the crusty sock into which you relieved your shame? Could you get off without hearing Daisy's final death cries? Tell me, Luigi. When they find your second royal lover cut to ribbons in the gutter, how many whores will it take you?
Stop it! Stop it! What is that? Officer!
He is mine. At last.
Luigi! Squirtle! Squirtle! Oh, I thought they sent you to the stud farm.
Sugar, we gotta go.
Mario, we gotta go. Can you believe in this place? Run with the one master key. Never put the Hyrulean in charge, huh? You were right, bro. This shit goes deep.
Guess there's no need to keep up the charade, huh, beautiful?
We can close them down with this.
Oh, we're gonna close them down, all right. And you know me. If I can't do it myself, I'm gonna raise a fucking army. Get up! Got the bottleneck up front. That door's your best bet. Get out of here! Pauline!
Oh no, Mario. This game is over.
It's starting to feel like old times.
You picked the wrong time to fight with me, Fairy!
Bring it, plumber!
Stand down! We'll use force if necessary.
Square up!
Unhand him!
The frightened reach out. Cast them aside. The weak cry out. Raise your fists against them. Now the kingdom rises to repay you in kind. I may have held mercy for you, but there is only one fist that will bruise the face of my angel.
Captain!
Hush, Angel. There's no time. This way. Your brother was looking for you. Must have gotten lost in the chaos, but said to get you home safely.
We can't go home. The police.
The police are over, sweetheart. Run.
This a ruined kingdom now has a no princess, no law. Only the mob, the butcher, and us.
Welcome back. Reports on DDD's death remain conflicted. At first, the police had claimed that he was killed in self-defense during today's raid on his base of operations. However, confidential witnesses have since leaked that the once royal DDD appears to have been mutilated in the same gruesome manner as the late Mewtwo. DNA confirmation is still pending. What such an instance means for the future of the kingdom is uncertain. DDD was known for his slow, heavy-handed way of business. Police considered him the least threatening of the Mafia Dons, as relatively little bloodshed has been traced to his syndicate of excessively loyal Waddle Dees, Doos, and Gordos. DDD's strength certainly laid within his popularity among the wealthy and the poor alike, no doubt a result of the ease with which he turned a once moral kingdom into a sex-starved slave den with his brothels, sex shops, and strip joints. Most noteworthy is DDD's past, that was closely tied to the Coral Cannibal himself, and whose rampage through their native world of Dreamland precipitated that of our own kingdom. Kirby was hunted by Meta Knight, now an officer in Link's police force on special assignment to maintain the peace within the asylum where Kirby is now in custody. This three-way connection is coming under harsh scrutiny by critics of Commissioner Link. It certainly seems suspicious to us here at Channel 8. With only 2 known Mafia Dons remaining, the turf war threatens to engulf us all, and authorities suggest you remain inside, lock your doors, and await further instructions. And of course, stay tuned to us here at Channel 8, overlooking everything from the clouds to make sure that you know everything that's going on down on the ground. We'll be back.
There has to be a pattern.
There's nothing. Victim background, areas of abduction, no connecting thread.
It could be anyone.
It's got to be a Bowser. It's always a Bowser. But are you bringing this Hylian? I'm here looking at the table charts while he kills.
I have every reason to be here. The cannibal shook us too.
Link's nationality has nothing to do with the matter at hand. We're missing something. Anyone have anything else?
We hear some crazy vigilante is on the hunt for our killer. Word is the guy is out of Dreamland.
Try to find him, convince him to cooperate. Do we know if Bowser is taking advantage of the chaos?
All our intel on Key Koopa is unreliable. Our officers are busy trying to quell civilian riots.
Riots? Impossible! Our citizens aren't so easily frightened
Your
by this.
citizens are terrified. We can only hope that this instability doesn't lead to a rise in crime syndicates.
Maybe we should have set a trap.
We have no idea who the bait might be.
And the financial burden of such a venture would...
Financial burden?
Enough! I'm not letting this kingdom fall apart. No one is gonna take these streets from me.
The streets are no longer yours.
You keep squabbling. I'm going on patrol. You! Watch after her. That was the last time I ever wore that hat.
This new world has scared the shit out of us. The decay spread so fast. Crept up into every corner. Up into every one of us. We knew this was not our kingdom anymore. Knew we were in the shadow of the cannibal. I guess I knew from the beginning I couldn't save us. But my little bro, he was able to adapt. All I knew how to do was to hit the pavement. Patrol. Intimidate. Damage. You used to be a quicker.
So did you. Too bad you couldn't use this blind aggression for the benefit of your kingdom rather than plunging it into anarchy.
What do you tell me about the anarchy? Peach, my Peach, is the only reason why this kingdom still stands.
You haven't finished him yet?
Warming up to it. Nothing like a little brawl to get the blood pumping.
And while you're toying around, your appointed deputy has been rifling around the evidence lockers.
Hey, I wasn't stealing it. Hey, that's one of my boys. I guess he knew who the real alpha dog is, huh? Is this all of you?
Well?
Forces scattered. Most officers are dead. Martin Meta Knight are MIA.
Meta Knight? What about Kirby?
Kirby? Dead. Charbroiled. Just his blackened carcass. And this baby.
I'm not taking your word for it.
Yeah, check it out. I mean, hey, I'm no doctor, but...
If Kirby's dead, then Meta Knight's gone too. It was his sole obsession. He only joined the force to be specially assigned to the asylum. So this is it. The last skeleton remains of the force of good in a world on the precipice.
I might as well finish it now.
No! We'll take refuge in the towers.
The towers? No one goes in a tower.
You crown me, we rule this kingdom together.
You crown that bitch! You have to answer to every citizen in this kingdom!
I guess we both got broads worth fighting for. You want to do right by yours? Raise your army of destitutes. Reclaim your streets!
Link!
We were the last force, keeping the Koopa's goons at bay. You want the might to challenge Bowser? Word is there's some kook in Old Town raising an army of his own. That's Mewtwo's old turf, where it all began to fall apart.
That bitch will be the death of you. And get out of here. Gather your brothers. Await word. They want to brawl. They'll have one.
Where you going, Mac?
I got the one more house call to make. Yoshi! Yoshi! He always finds us a way home. Even after I sing the cannibal dead, seeing as a shriveled, charred corpse with my own eyes, he still won't to be gone. There's some monsters, and sometimes they look like men, sometimes they don't. Those monsters, their legacies never end. This place used to be a jolt with you foreign vagrants. Where is everybody?
The end is nigh.
Well, what are we hiring? Words of caution, bro. Making with hiding.
I don't hide.
Crazy guy. There be plenty of fearing in these streets.
He's saying true.
I hear there's someone out here, building an army.
Not so much army.
More like cult guy.
Man, preying on weakest of fools. Filthy foreign scum mostly. Some locals so scared they turn into man they fearing most. Cower from swine, cower from cannibal, cower from pocket monster until cannibal's progeny spilling his guts. Now, cower from everything.
There's no cannibal anymore.
You know, this guy is looking familiar.
You looking red, man. There was green man here not long ago.
We were 3 then. Now, just 2.
Third was greedy fool. 3 too many, so no hard feelings. Still, maybe you buy from us to help ease up.
I always prefer to one myself. But here I am, retracing my little bro's footsteps. Building an army. And you're gonna take me to your fucking madman.
Yes, brothers, the end approacheth. Your fear is miasmic, the very lifeblood of the apocalypse. Our world crumbles, you see it burn. Know then this, the end is here, in the claws of demons, those of oldest days and blackest pitch. We must appease them and buy our ascension with blood. Come then, we must have sacrifice. There, I sense one yearning to usher in the end of days. Come, brother.
No, this is madness.
And finish our pact with the ivory gods.
I'm hearing them, bro.
There's no demons, bro. No gods, just crazy fuckers.
They're up there all right. They're up there watching. They get into your head.
Blood begets blood. Blood begets blood.
Blood,
blood,
blood
begets blood.
Blood begets blood. Blood begets blood. Blood begets blood. Blood, blood.
Step forward and receive the blessing of the Master Hand.
More like crazy hand, bro. Stepping up.
Our gods will drink their nourishment and be awoken.
Save us. Save us.
Soon we shall all be rewarded
through death.
You're not touching him.
Salvation through blood!
Yes!
The fuck is going on here?
Yes. No blood better suited than our hero in red! This blade is coated with the white pigment's venom and the red pigment's fire. To feel it is to lie paralytic, unable to move, to weep, as the flame cleanses you from within, delivering us into our ivory.
Blood! 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 Blood!
Yes. Yes. The sacrifice will be mine.
Your prophet was right. You are all scared. You want to remember the cannibal. You know the fear he put in you. And now listen to me. The cannibal is dead. I saw him. He's a pink skin, black. His face melted to the bone. The cannibal is dead. It's time we took back our kingdom from him. Those towers hold nothing but mortals who are afraid to come and face us. Tomorrow, at the dawn, we rise.
Yeah.
We march onto these streets. And we take back our kingdom!
First, I bury my dead. Then I gather immigrant scum. We're marching with you.
Some pretty talk up there. And still, this is all I've got to end me. I hate it changed. Ever since the cannibal, it's all come down to violence. Might I be just more bad than good? Ask Pauline. I just might take it down to this whole kingdom. I've never been a one to idle. But if this is all I got to give, I'm a damn well gonna give it. Until Bowser's dead or I am. Yeah, you're right. Enough introspect. At least you got my back, right, boy? Now, come on, let's go. You and me got a date with the police.
With Mewtwo and DDD dead and the police force destroyed, you, the Mushroom Kingdom citizens, are likely to become trapped in a power struggle between Ganondorf and Bowser. Officials are afraid that Ganon will soon strike openly given the current turmoil, but are unable to predict in what manner that will occur. Still, given Bowser's
I'm coming for you,
enormous
Mama.
This just in. The King Koopa's castle has been attacked and destroyed. I repeat, King Koopa...
The open night air dispels the claustrophobia the cells had forced upon us, as the captain informs us of the outsider world.
The Koopas and the cops soften each other up. Thanks to your brother's infiltration, the Koopas are gonna claim it all.
You had your hand in that too, huh?
Squirtle, stop it.
Sure. I marched down there single-handed until I ran into your brother. I was talking to his dinosaur. Seemed we had the same idea, so I followed him.
So the two of you might have just delivered us directly into the hands
Right
of
into Bowser's hot little hands. Listen, Aran. Someone takes your angel, your little brother. I don't care who you are. You've got a reckoning coming.
We've got to no love or loss with the cops. Besides, there's more to it than that.
How so, Sugar?
Kirby's escaped. There's a cell door open when all the others did. The warden's not between us, but we can't be too careful. We have to be ready to fight a Kirby, a Bowser, a Ganon.
Ganon? They call him the Shadow Don for a reason. He's no threat.
He knew exactly how to outplay me. Who knows who else he has a dancing? My brother, the cops, Bowser.
No one plays the Koopa. Especially no cowardly sand bandit. You're shaking for nothing, sweet cheeks.
Captain! You wound me. I'm here, from the front lines of this battlefield. The Koopa's slime's still on me. And you slander me in your greeting. I hope you don't mind.
You are not welcome on this turf.
I'm afraid even the captain cannot tell Ganondorf where he can and cannot go.
You were the one. The one that ratted me out when we first met.
Don't point fingers you wish to keep. The Shadow Don had you working for him too. Or so I hear.
You were the rat this entire time. Spying on DDD.
I sent him only to report on the Penguin's territorial progress. I never told him...
I figured it out.
Yes, Luigi. Your captain and I. We're a lot more similar than you think.
You use the decent, the humane to gut this kingdom from the shadows. It's true. I fed your disgusting hunger, but I am nothing like you.
It's an ugly day when you can't trust your own comrades. Eh, Aran?
What are you talking about?
Where were you when Adi was murdered?
I hung back to listen in. By the sounds of it, he was about to gain a big edge on the streets, but with all those girls out there, I couldn't even get in, and then the cops.
You weren't putting up much of a fight in the pipe either. Were you trying to get us arrested?
I couldn't take on all 6 of them. And with Luigi down for the count, I let them overpower me, biding my time.
Does it grieve you to hear your loved ones lying to your face?
Luigi, don't listen to him.
The empty words of a street whore and a confused child. You spent a lot of time with the dead Don kid. You ever tell anyone what a really made him tick.
Silence! I've had enough of your poison words!
Careful, Captain. These killing mitts are rusty, but they'll warm right enough.
Get out of our kingdom.
You can't take on all of us.
You're getting good at pretending the heroes. Standing up 5 strong against 1 wounded.
Looks like the Bandit King's gone soft.
You braves make your choice. Me or the turtle. That's right. Bowser's making his final claim. You kill him, you can end this all tonight.
You can get us to him.
I told you, Luigi, he's a hard brute to come by. Even in waging war, to get a face-to-face, you have to give yourself to the oldest magic. And when you go alone.
Don't trust him, Luigi.
Choice is yours. I'm not even sure it operates like it's supposed to. Spaceman had it in his pack-rat nest of relics. But, as they say, sometimes the end was in the beginning all along.
Luigi, be careful.
Peach once told me that as long as we can hear the laughter of one child, we have to fight. I have to go. I've got to end this.
You want peace? You want your princess? I want to cut out the Cooper's heart for this insult against me. You do this for me, and when you reach the end, you'll be drinking with a king.
Am I going? Can you hold it down here? Gather reinforcements?
No can do. We're greasing up the Falcon. We're riding out.
You're leaving? Now?
Save your judgments. This war, these dealings, it's no place for an angel. Anybody who wants to ride out of town is welcome.
No, we gotta stand our ground. Protect this kingdom. You should stay here too.
I wish I was the kind of hero you could count on.
The kid.
I can take him home one last time. With all those pocket monsters around, it's the safest place in the kingdom.
Luigi, I'll be fine. Miss Aran is a good woman. Go.
Far too trusting, kid. Don't let it ruin you. I didn't know what would happen. Only that if I didn't keep him moving, the world would fall apart beneath the weight of the monsters and the madmen. A world without heroes.
done. We're leaving.
Zelda. Look at this kid. Look at those eyes. You think he's dreaming of a day when he'd employ drug dealers and their goons? Witness 2 kingdoms burn under his charge while the woman he loves plots behind his back? Now what's left for him? To crown a bipolar, cross-dressing psychotic?
I have a brother that I need to take care of, so let me go check on him.
Even your gremlins are more useful than you. If you don't want to end up like your dogs...
Look, I told you where to find Mario. There's only one other I can send you to.
Come with me, we go to the towers. We rule this kingdom together.
Well, excuse me, princess, but I've heard that legend before. This is too much. You're no longer the one I used to save. Who's whispering in your ear?
I wouldn't need a stronger man if you were still a hero.
Heroes and villains. We're all heading to the same place.
Bowser, the King Koopa, ruthless, cunning, or relentless. In the glory days, his name was a fear itself. As I discover the remains of his empire coated in a blood, I know the end is a-coming. What happened? Tell me what happened!
Attacked while our troops were in the streets. That coward.
How fitting. Shame your brother couldn't be here, but...
Bowser.
I'm sorry, Luigi. But your princess is in another castle.
What's happened to here?
You see before you an old vendetta. Aged. Ripened. Savored.
Who attacked you? This is the work of an army. Was it Ganon?
So you're a private dick now.
I'm just doing what I need to do to...
To save the princess, yes. That royal tease. Those were the days, weren't they?
They say you went to spiritual after the cannibal. That you lost your taste for the game. Mario always thought you to resurface.
I knew as soon as the pocket monster clawed his way to power out amongst the immigrants. Before the penguin perverted the streets. Before anyone had even heard the name Shadow Dawn. I knew this was no longer a place for old-fashioned brawlers like your brother and me. Years of terror. Years of respect. All shadows now. All nothing.
I'll ask again. What's happened?
Ganon led them. But this was no regular army.
These were soldiers of blackest pitch, and they herald from times older than either of us. That's how it has to be at the end. The oldest beasts, they come out and reclaim what's theirs.
Blackest of pitch? You mean end of the days?
The spaceman wishes. These demons found him, and they found him lacking. That's why they drew to Ganon. And they found him skulking about in the kingdom's underbelly.
But you fought off Ganon. You fought off his army.
Fought them off, oh yes. You slicked the King Koopa by stealing his princess. You don't come calling at his doorstep without a death wish.
Ganon? Kidnapped a Peach?
But these demons, they'll be back. They have a prize to collect.
The prize?
They say we Koopas are made of steel. Steel on the outside. That's the truth of it. The inside, though. That's where the venom works you. The insides. That's the butcher's aim.
You're poisoned.
That's one more corpse on the pile. Tell me something. Ganon sent you here? Put thoughts of killing me inside your head?
He said you attacked him.
That slick rat. Listen to me, Luigi. That one's in it thick. He's primed to take over this kingdom now, with those ivory towers as his throne. Those towers. Did you know they started glowing when the cannibal first arrived?
What? They come.
I've heard it said the gods left us then. Those towers are empty now. Those were good days, weren't they?
Those were good days. Those were good days.
The tallest tower. The butcher's lair. That's where Ganon has your princess.
Who is the butcher? Is it the Ganon? Is it the end of the days? Who?
Those are questions for the dead. Witness now. The end of an era.
G-Dub?
Survive this day, and tell your brother, no one ever made a trophy out of the king. Tonight, this kingdom pays its debts.
Well, thanks for the walk, Samus. Squirtle, why are you doing that?
See ya, kid. Hey, remember, take care of that girl of yours, you hear me?
You got it. Thanks, Samus. Hey, Wah.
Happy birthday!
Thanks, Wah. Do you want to come in, or,
I don't know. If I go home now, I get to play Olympics.
No! No!
Kid. What happened?
Mario. It had to be.
Luigi. I got you a Jigglypuff. I didn't want you to know until I was done training her. She'll sing for you.
Kid!
Make sure that he gets a proper burial.
He was courageous. And selfless. I don't know what to say. We thought it would be best if he said it himself.
Is it on?
I don't know. I think that's what the red light means. I'm not too sure.
No, it's good.
Yeah?
It's good.
Okay,
Go.
okay. Hey there, everyone. Thank you so much for coming to the benefit show tonight. I'm really, really excited to help raise some money for the Pokemon. And I also wanted to thank Slide and Barbara for tonight. Well then, okay, let's do it.
To catch them is my real
Was I any good?
Mario and Luigi were seen at the scene of the murder, and have been branded public enemies by both Police Chief Link and soon-to-be acting Princess Zelda. While reports of the Bordello butchery incident are still conflicted, we know that once A-list Mushroom Kingdom hooligan Donkey Kong was admitted to the Seven Stars Hospital with severe head trauma. Mario is, unsurprisingly, the reported culprit. In related news, hospital officials have revealed that Officer Ike's condition has worsened. He is not expected to last the night. Our prayers go out to Ike and his loved ones. We hope those dastardly Mario brothers are caught, for your sake. As for the police force's plan of action and rumors of bringing in the militia, the police chief had no comment. I, for one, say that no cost is too great to rid our streets of the menace that are the not-so-super Mario brothers.
Luigi.
Wario.
Let him go, boys. A sorry lot, eh? Look at these pathetic, terrified faces. Bowser! How could we lose you? These sorry suckers don't got nothing left. Maybe none of us do. We're here to reclaim our kingdom!
Bro, this is what Ganon wants. For you to kill each other off so he can...
Ganon! I'm here for Bowser!
Bro, Bowser's a dead.
By whose hand?
Turn it back, bro. You have to stop this.
Get out of here, Luigi. If I can't have a Bowser, I'm taking the rest of them! Attack!
Did you kill the kid?
I've never been a proud man, Luigi. Just a survivor.
You'll get what's coming to you. So much of death, so much of loss. According to a Bowser, Ganon, the Butcher, and a Peach all wait for me inside of these walls. I will end it here.
This is yours! You created the capsule!
Quite a temple, isn't it? A shrine to those who have abandoned us, for whom we are only trophies.
Hold the crazy! Where's the Ganon?
This about the boy? Some could say you had your share in that, Luigi. What possessed you in that alleyway to deliver such a potent artifact to such a dangerous man? What did you...
I've had enough of your head games!
Your boy had the spark. Quite uncommon for those from his neck of town. He might have done some great things sitting on that hotbed of rodents. But this world has no place for heroes. You proved that well enough.
For whatever I've done, I accept my punishment. But not until the Peaches are safe! Why did you take her?
Oh, she didn't belong with us. Heroes, villains. The cannibal left his gash of festering, paralytic fear and tore us all apart. Your princess, well, she failed to kneel!
To create a power vacuum? To lead us all into a destruction? Why? Whatever he's done, you will share it.
You judge her when she had Hyrule ripped from her, while you sat flaccid in your own filth. You judge her...
So this is how he seduced you. You underestimate heroes, Ganon. Zelda, you were right. I should have been a stronger man. Let's rebuild Hyrule. Together.
Women, right? Can't sit... Heroes, you say? Relics from a forgotten world. Decrepit, gutless, barely alive. Come then, hero. Stand up and face me once and for all!
As you wish. But just so you know, I'm at full health.
Now you see, Luigi, the worth of heroes. You see sacrifice for what it is. Better for us to accept that our days are gone. But alas, you remain. You learned well from your princess, it seems. But once I took her, you awoke. You rose, and everyone around you dusted off the shriveled sacks and began to fight once again. But for what, Luigi? What is left? Another hero. A withered whore gussied up the men she bleeds dry. Is this your savior, huh? Is this it?
Ganon.
I thought you boys were blowing town.
We were, but my angel convinced me. The trainer boy was right. We gotta stand this ground.
So all the relics are lining up one by one. All because of that slag of a princess and her whipped little ropeling.
The demons sing.
Mac, it's been a while. How did you die?
I don't know! No one can have that kind of power!
Watching your front, bro. These people nowhere to go. They're here to die.
It works for me. Brigands! You must separate them!
Going, bro! Fighting! Swine and I handling remote. What is, bro? What is noises?
The demons remain. To spill the blood by which the holy relics awaken.
Let him dance, Luigi. Your princess waits in the butcher's lair.
Now, the end!
Stand tall. Fight bravely. Without courage, we are nothing.
No bravery, swine. The world is ending. Perhaps it is only coward surviving.
Oh, well, in this world, we all gotta do what we gotta do, right? Look, we'll share the loot, okay? We'll rebuild the orphanage and the...
Jigglypuff, rest attack!
Watch. Now!
bravery counts for something still.
The end of days has come!
The dark was absolute. It smelled of the night I lost to Daisy. And suddenly, it was all so clear. Trophies.
An appeasement to the demons, so furious with their abandonment. You see, just as you found strength in your princess, they found theirs in the evil, in the whispers of the cannibal. Your butchers were forged in madness.
They? Who?
You knew I played you, but not how far. What was it your beauty was so fond of saying? If there's at least one child worth fighting for.
These are children.
They gave you the will to fight in Mewtwo's alley, where the pocket monster sought to raise his own psychic army.
Mewtwo's orphanage. Immigrant district.
Before Mewtwo rose to power, the cannibal was fond of the tent city, enjoying the xenophobic misery of it. The perfect killing ground.
When Mewtwo came into the kingdom, Kirby sought him out.
But the cannibal didn't feed that day, no. He was too evil for that. He whispered. And Mewtwo
rose to power. First of the dawn, and Bowser's awake. But he was obsessed with the orphanage. There were rumors.
The immigrants lived in fear. The pocket monsters turned feral. Some of them had to be put down. Others sent to the insane asylum. Nasty rumors, yeah. No one knows how many were true. How far the madness ran. The demons brought me to these kids. They're immigrants cut clean through. Cruel and savage. They can rip the guts clean out of their victims. And like their grandfather, they killed to feed their hunger. But a hunger of a different kind. Fueled by the sadism Mewtwo instilled in them.
So you guided them. Had them a kill for a practice before turning them on their...
They were eager enough to turn against the one that inflicted so much upon them. But off of Mewtwo. That was the mistake. Once they were unchained. God forgive me. Whatever the cannibals started, they fulfill. They bring the end. I meant to wait, to use her. But they would not wait. There were no schemes in their hearts. They were ignorant of power, just living from moment to moment in self-hatred and feeding the violence they need to satisfy their own wailings. Tell me, Luigi, how can there be heroes when evil like this exists? Evil that knows nothing past the blood and cruelty and the despair it must inflict to ease the pain of its own existence.
Peach!
Yes, that's it. Crumble. Like we all crumble.
You were never my hero, Luigi.
Mr. Luigi, why did you kill me?
You fed me to the cannibal!
See, Luigi? This world now knows truest evil. It's gaping maws, bestial thirsts. A world bereft of hope, where only such monsters remain to greet the end. God, if I'd known. God, stop them!
Luigi! Is this?
Peach. Luigi, no!
We're at the end, Sugar. She was a great woman, but there's no time for crying. She needs a hero. You be hers. Go!
It's done, Luigi. All of us. All forgotten. Your kingdom. Your princess. The cannibals' reign will outlive us all!
Petty ignorance.
Who?
You speak of a scale beyond your reach. This kingdom is the cannibal's legacy.
Good evening, Luigi. It's good to see you. You fled so quickly last time. 2 princesses now, isn't it? You've earned my thanks, watching over my progeny while I could not. Ah, Luigi. Still tarrying in graveyards even as the world bleeds out. I hear your princesses crying. I told you true. Your answers were at the beginning, waiting to devour you. Now, I tell you to succumb.
They're awaiting for you. They want a speech.
In a moment. Right now, I just want to savor this. This is the last great moment of this kingdom.
No. Not as long as you're around.
A single person can't save this kingdom, Luigi. When we...
You two are lovebirds doing. We want some words, Mama.
You became great out there. It was just like the old days. You were her hero.
No. I couldn't to save her. As long as there's a one child, I'll fight.
Peach. Peach. No.
My brother lost two of the most important people to him that day. We all lost so much. As we climb out of the valley, we must find the strength to rebuild, or we will follow the demons, forgotten.
But though we have suffered, we shall remain. The old kingdom orphanage will serve as shelter for those of you who need it. We must endure with the bravery of those we have lost.
You're creepy for an orphanage.
Thanks to Samus.
Good turnips in there. You okay, bro?
Still here, Captain?
I already forgot what it was to be a hero once. Maybe we all did, huh?
There's a phone call for you, Luigi. Did her proud. Don't forget that phone call.
Hello?
And so your demons were slaked. And so you closed that maw.
Kirby.
Well, Luigi, have you satisfied your princess at last?
I've satisfied them both.
A fine answer. That's all then. It is time I returned a few relics to some old friends. Ta-ta, heroes. Bear your scars well.